I think they're charging you money these days, the brokerages that are trying to do this, right? Like
So yeah,
I guess like if
there's a Motto, I'm not sure how you pronounce it, spun off of Remax,
yeah.
but it's a franchise, so you got to pay them monthly fees.
Yeah,
and then you're going to pay them a percentage on every loan that closes,
right?
Which doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, and
is there any So are we charging a franchise fee or anything? Nothing.
No. We don't charge any fee.
So we're paying for the license.
We're paying for the technology.
We're paying for all the technology. We get you set up and running, training. No franchise fee. You're just going to collect an extra 1%.
There's no fee, and there's no pressure. It's more so just it will supplement your business. Like yeah, it does. It makes sense to me. I don't know. Maybe that's bad. Like you think like why is everybody like the people that are starting to do this are trying to like make money off of the franchise fees or whatever, and trust me, the mortgage revenue as well. Right on top.
They're taking a little piece of that too, I'm sure.
Right, and they're going to charge you and not do anything or support you as well. I don't get it, but because you can't. I don't think you can take money from teams that are already like working hard to make more money for something that they
Yeah.
It's the goal is to help them be more profitable. We don't start that by taking money from you.
Right.
It seems like the wrong way to go.
Right, it does. I'm going to help you make more money, but first you're going to pay me monthly fees. Yeah, that's not going to work.
That's the wrong way, right? Yeah, if I told you like I'll set. I mean, it's worth it. But if I told you that I'll set it up for the team and everything like that, and we'll get you on board, but I want X amount of dollars first, that's a hard no. Like that doesn't make sense. We want to build. For me in the business, another guiding like my North Star is that provide value first, and then if you're providing good value and you're doing what you need to do, the money will come. That will come.
The deals will come. The
money will come. Everything will follow. But start by helping first.
Right.
And that's where I think it's.
And just to make clear, as we're talking about franchise fees, there will never be a franchise fee.
No.
When you do this.
Never, no. Not now, not ever. And that's part of the core model.
Nice.
Right. There's no need. There's no need for fees. Right. If you believe in it, there's no need for fees, right? Everything comes from the better operate, like the more deals that you're making, right? Everything comes from the work that we're doing integratedly. There's no need for fees.
And so you're pretty much at a 1%.
Mm-hmm.
I know you hold it at 2%. Mm-hmm. As company, so it's split kind of 50-50.
Pretty much, yeah.
And there's enough profit there for you to run your end. They don't ever have to worry about you becoming insolvent or anything like that.
Nope. Yeah, there's plenty of enough. And we had to structure our operations that way, right? From the constraints that we faced. And I spoke to it a little bit earlier, but the issues that we had growing the business and the markets that we had and learning how to do this and how to be efficient and how to implement the technology that we needed internally to lower the cost. So I don't need 50 people. I can run with a little bit of a leaner team and just be mindful of what we're spending money on and do a better job, go faster.
So you don't have all the overhead and the structure and the brick and mortar buildings and everything else you're trying to pay for.
And that's in the end of the day how you can get margin for both sides and not have to charge the borrower exorbitant rates. Like, it used to be the most competitive. And I like the conversation that we did earlier with are you a discount broker, right? Because it's not never a bad thing to be competitive, but I don't think, that doesn't rule out that you can have fantastic operations. It's a creative thing that we had to learn how to do because we were put in the pressure of figuring out how to run a company and grow with that limitation. They say pressure makes diamonds, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's what it takes. So if you don't have that pressure, of course, everybody's going to be skeptical, like, can you do what you're doing and lower the compensation or the margins and not make enough, you're not going to have enough money and that type of thing. But
well, when you talk about it and break it down, I mean, it kind of makes sense. You don't have
I'd hope, yeah.
You don't have 75 branch offices, 75 offices to pay for, and then managers and processors
and training, like that level of, it doesn't always make sense. And the retail model that we've always had is perfect for like disruption. I think it's different. Like it's been around for so long, like there's always something a little bit more fresh to work on. And so, the traditional model with the co-marketing shares, the desk rentals and the Zillow spend and, all of that. And then the branches all over the place and the branch manager and the LOs in the branch. And then the manager of the branch manager, that's your regional manager. And then you've got somebody above the regional manager, which is your sales manager. And then they have a revenue officer and it can go.
And everybody's got to get paid.
Yeah. That's like even like a pretty streamlined. Like it can get, you can go into like county geographic specific, like especially in Florida, like here, some of these areas here, like you'll have like a Northeast Florida or Southeast Florida, Southwest Florida, like a
And-
north, like a, you know, and somebody like managers on those levels of that.
Right, and all those people getting paid is the reason why we're able to beat them every single time.
Yeah, the gap, like the delivery, the delivery channel from product to consumer. If we're saying product is the loan, consumer is the borrower, how many levels do you have to jump through? Okay, we've got me and my team, and then we have the agent, who's then working with the borrower. It's
Right,
night and day, right?
and that's why the savings is passed pretty much onto the borrower.
Right, and the thing is, if I get it, if you're running a loan officer, like a shop of loan officers, where you have to have a manager and formal structure to keep them on task, to keep them generating business. Like if I'm going to go open up an office or run a sports team, and I have no coach or no manager and nobody who's incentivized to say, hey guys, as my loan officers, go out and build the relationships with the agents, go out and do all of this and do that, like go bring the deals in, and I'm not coaching them or guiding them. I mean, that's not going to work. Like you do have to have management, you do have to have structure, you do have to have some sort of thing in place. What I can count on is that I don't have to manage your real estate team
Right.
to go get deals. You're already doing it,
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
You're the one getting the deals, and you're already there. So what do we need to do now? We just need to close the loan.
Right, and have a good rate
Yeah,
and pass it on to the borrower.
right.